Test. Tests. Wait, hold on. Test. Good. Good. Today, we're going to... son of a bitch. It didn't go to plan, but I was gonna open my... Well, maybe it will work. It just needed a bit more fidoogling. Ha! To the turbo plague! So last episode we got all of our shit done in 2 hours and 52 minutes. We went from no assembly machine to having an assembly machine, power generation, and an oil refinery in 2 hours and 52 minutes. Which is, if you know me, particularly impressive because usually I can't focus that well. So that's spectaculoso. And very spectaculoso. But we need to get a lot more oil and shit, so this won't really cut it. And this is just to keep us so we can keep making the steel production, which is my main goal. Solar boiler tower is really meh. Hey man, you can say it's really meh all you want, but you just don't know how to use it well. You should have a shit ton of batteries with it. Batteries. Hold on, I need to make this episode go well. Bro, that shit's all the way to 30, bro. Set down to 8. My TV monitor idea, bro. What the fuck? Hell yes. So, yeah. We got power generation, we have refinery, we have some basic shit to get us started off making the more advanced stuff. And so now we just need to get a shit ton of coal. Since that will help us get towards polymer. The other thing with polymer is to get polymer, we can do that easier with schist. Hello. But we can also start working on dash too. So we got a couple things going on, and with dash we want to make bro, we want to make a fucking cracking tower, really. That should be the highest goal on our to-do list. Yeah, I'm fucking dying right now, bro. It's just residual from the plague, bro. It's residual from the turbo plague. That shit's residual leftovers from the turbo plague. And one last thing, that way we can have an extra tool just in case. This is all of the equipment I need somehow. Also, we need to check for more on the chests. How do you get that much steel? What, this? It's pretty easy. All you need to do is get iron ore and flux. And then you just put that in the blast furnace. but I don't think I have more. Do I have more iron ore? I should have at least more iron ore. I thought I had more iron ore. Maybe we did actually expend it all. So yeah, we do need to actually go out and excavate a shit ton of that. Yeah, like we had like stacks of that shit. We got the impact drill yesterday. We were using advanced alloy pickaxes before. We spent like the whole first 2 episodes were like mining episodes, by the way. Only a little bit of the second episode was actually like some giga base building episode or some shit like that, where we went out and built some kind of base thing. And then we left it. And then we got the tier 4 anvil before we even looked at oil. After a certain point, there's literally no need to go mining. Yeah, but we're not to that point. Like at a certain point, you're just like, man, I got all the shit I need, and then you spend like a couple weeks to months being like, oh yeah, we're good. Then you come back and then you're out. Or some shit like that, and you'd be like, oh, I need to go grab one thing from the ground. Hello, Mr. Fish. Hello, Xenial Xenon. I want to find a new cave that is like super amazing, like the M cave, guys. I'm looking for that M cave. We found like a fucking arc right there. But, I'm looking for the M cave that got Danny V today. Don't you get bored of all the fresh starts? I haven't even played since the server shut down. Well, every time I fresh start, it's because I'm bored with the last playthrough. And I need something to do to try to say that I'm gonna do a full playthrough. I don't know. This one's going to be the actual playthrough. This one's got it, I think. I think this one's got it to for us to get to the point where the game is broken because of how long I played it. Cave noise. I think we found the M cave, guys. I think we found it. This is the perfect cave for us to mine in. It's got a shit ton of lignite too, which is spectaculoso. Yeah, the server shutdown was kind of gonna happen. It's just it was just a matter of time because like that shit was just lagging out, and then eventually I was gonna get into some new project, and well, we all know how that happens or how that goes. Then I'll end up being like, oh, new project. Oh wait, this other thing's in the way. And then we bulldoze the fucking server just to build a data center. And then also some other funny shit. But it wasn't entirely bulldozed. Just like kind of pushed aside. But also, it was never a good idea for me to host it anyway. Like, maybe in the future, I'll do that. If there is a future where I can do that. But otherwise, no. I don't think I'll ever set up a server again. Because I didn't even play on the server much. And it's hard for me to do that because I have my main world and that's it, usually. We want to get a bunch of crystals too. Because crystals are something I'm stockpiling. If I stockpile crystals, then we'll be able to get a shit ton of them. This is one of those, what are they called? Fancy caves or whatever the fuck? It's like a cave with like hematite, malachite, sulfur, and asbestos all throughout it. It's a special type of cave. I still don't know why there was so much lag because of Cool Cat's rocket transport system. The world is laggy in single player unless you increase the allocated RAM above default. Yeah, I had the thing running with like 8 gigabytes of RAM. Or, yeah, something like that. Or, no, it was like, was it like 12? It might have been 12. But either way, yeah, that shit was not great. And was inexplicable. It was like aliens had fucking infected it or some shit with a super alien virus. I feel like research should be done into HBM mod's inner workings, because like I feel like HBM mod might be just like kind of bloated or like to where it has issues with memory stuff. Or that's just Minecraft in general. Or something like that. Or it's the JVM version or whatever. Or the JRE, Java Runtime Environment, could be an issue. Because what does it use? Like JRE, an old version of JRE? Is that to say that I think new versions are better? Maybe. They have better features if they're like have superior features and don't require too much of a rewrite. What's up, dog? Sup. I feel like if it I feel like it would be great to rewrite fucking Forge 1.7.10, but for the newer versions of JRE. I think it's Minecraft 1.7.10 in general, but NTM exacerbates it. Like, I don't know what it is, because that was a weird thing that was going on, too. Like, I just... Maybe it's just that... I don't know. It's just not optimized or some shit. No. Oh my gosh. Damn, bro. Wow. We gaming, really. We be gaming. Maybe it needs to be rewritten in Rust. Oh, my kidneys. This is a strata cave, maybe? Strata. That's what it's called. Oh yeah. I'll have to move my laundry soon since it's laundry night. And everybody knows about laundry night. Nobody knows about laundry night. Laundry night is the best night. Strata cave, bro. I'm telling you guys. Strata cave. Strata cave. Whoa, Strata cave. Crazy. Kill him. This is the newest release. I see oil deposits now drop. Tar when mined. Oh, HBM finally got us. He finally got us on that tar thingy. Yeah, it should be like the newest release. If he hasn't released a new one within like the past week, it's the newest release. But if he released a new version in the past week, then it's outdated. Whoa, it's a zombie party. They do dip their balls in sulfuric acid. That's why they're all zombies, guys. Bro, they're all just fucking jumping. Kidney stones. Kidney stones. Multiple liver failure. Wait, how do you have multiple liver failure? I thought humans only have one liver. Huh. Should we do or should we do that for copper? No. Actually, we need to do hematite as well. We should come back here for the hematite. Kill him. Thank you. There's a lot of zombies. Bob Zombie. Everybody heard of Rob Zombie, but ain't nobody heard of Bob Zombie. The real zombie is Bob Zombie. Go, go, go. We have a mission to conduct. Whoa, fucking spooky, scary skeletons right there. Oh! I try itch my eye and get blown up instead. Ha! Ha! Ho! We gotta get out of these caves. We're doomed. But yeah, we need to actually do shit with those probably. Alright, so I'm gonna mark it with a the cave, because it looks like a couple M's with an H and a The cave, guys, yes. Skeptical. Oh, you want to see another feature that's so spectaculoso that it makes me happy? Ha ha ha. Vein miner. Whoa. And it works if it's not even empty either. You can just do that on a regular glyphid nest to destroy it before it's fucking done. Before you've even fought him, bro, just fucking mine the entire glyphid nest with a vein miner. Hit him with that advanced alloy vein miner pickaxe deluxe edition. That's an amazing feature right there. I literally cheese all of the glyphid nests now with that shit. And what are they gonna do? Stop me? Oh, you fucking asshole! Oh, I knew he was in there. Alright, so we got iron. Let's go ahead and throw that in there, and then we got some fucking lava for the shit. Yeah, so that way we can do another exploit that HBM probably should fix. But he's not gonna, probably. Oh, yeah, how many levels we got? Not enough. I should have more of these. And those. And some of these. Yes. We are on the right track. Oh, and I have a shit ton of lignite, so let's go ahead and get all that stacked up so we can use my amazing human centrifuge. Fortune 2 is about as good as the centrifuge is. So imagine Fortune 5 is probably as good, if not better. I was told yesterday that I got about as much as the centrifuge from one stack of these. And now I have 4 stacks, so hopefully we'll be getting just a little bit more than the centrifuge. And this stuff doesn't really matter anyway, it's just shitty lignite. Although I'll do this with coal too. Probably. Since I can easily just fucking mine more of that. Bro, how much is it? I really underestimated how much I mined of this. That's a good thing. Because we're gonna have to process all of this into even more fuel. For the fucking blast furnace and shit. And this is a good thing to have. And since this will take a long time to process, we can automate the processing of this. You know what a centrifuge on a stick item does? I couldn't get its auto centrifuge to do anything when I messed around with it for a while ago. I think you just right click with it, or it's broken. There's a few things that have the auto centrifuge property. But yeah, I think you have to right click before you use it. Or some shit like that, or like actually set it to do it. Or at least that's when I used it. But it might be busted now, because that was a long time ago. Bro, this is the Tower of Lignite. It's tall as fuck. Alright, I believe we're almost ready to get down from here. I don't want to really put in any coal, so let's go ahead and get ready to do this. So let's see, turn that off, and then Fortune 2 should be good. The human centrifuging has begun. Oh yeah, this shit sucks. Can't use AoE. Should I use AoE? Oh, that's a way better way of doing this. Yeah, thank you for that. That's a good idea. Oh. Shit, that was kind of a bad idea. Now we have Kolong because I also don't have a piss mask. Oh, fuck. I'm stuck in the soil. Oh, shit, it's affecting me in real life too now. God damn. Alright, time to start throwing that shit in there. Need some conveyors now too. And some other shit. Wait till you see my fucking crystal towers, bro. I'll pull that out since I don't know if I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Lignite. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love the lignite. Love lignite, lignite, and live lignite. Alright, let's see where I put those at. I should have conveyors and those are ejectors, but I will need one of those. So you use an ejector upgrade there, and should be as simple as a hopper underneath it to point it inward, and then it should be good to go. Bro, it's so bad I got double coal miners along from that. It's okay, we'll be enchanting soon enough. So we don't have to worry. It will refuel itself now, which is exactly what we want. For the time being, at least. Later on, we'll be like, oh, I need shits. Let me take shit out. Put it in my blast furnace. Access transformer. Garbage collector. How did this go? Very well. We gotta upgrade this as well, since then we can start processing out more materials faster. I don't know if I need to get hematite because I have all of the crystals, I just don't have a centrifuge right now. I have 2 stacks of iron crystals and I'm gonna be pushing that when I get my fortune 5. I'll be able to fucking cook that shit out like it's nothing. Oh, it's in real life too, guys. If you get miners along an HBM mod, you get it in real life too. See, now this is perfect. Now I don't have to do anything with that shit. I can just walk away. And it will keep itself stocked. Stocked well, and if it stays stocked, that's good. What do we need to do now? We need to take the glyphid eggs and process them into glyphid particulates. Let's see. Time to enchant. One book at a time. 13 or 7. Or 30. Oh. 5? That's not bad. Bro, 1, 7, 10 is weird. That's not bad at all. If I was playing in a normal if I was playing a kitchen sink pack, that'd be amazing. Bro, what the fuck is with the enchanting table? Is it like broken or some shit? It acts weird. Oh, I was told if you do it like 6 times, it's like a magic number as well. If you take this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the enchanting table is going to be how I'm going to get Fortune 5 before I have the tool, like the actual electrical or like fucking... Before I have the capabilities to make an HBM tool. We're going to try to get a vanilla tool that can do the same thing. Just to try at it. Because to get Fortune 5 with our HBM tools, we need some like fancy stuff. And we want Fortune 5 with the crystals being so busted that you can fortune crystals. So I mean, it gives a good reason for me to use this to do that. Bro, this fucking solar eclipse is killing my power production, bro. HB Jesus, please make that stop. So I think I should probably try to make, or should probably make the centrifuge. How's our, what's the actual production looking like so far? We got 600 light oil, 400 petroleum gas, barely any. We do have the 2 polymer on hand, and then of course, if we do make the centrifuge now, it's going to cost a lot of energy. So I don't know if it'd be worthwhile. Or not. But it would probably be worthwhile. I'd say it'd be worthwhile to do it. Just to get like a stack done at a time and then go do something else. Or to do the crystals as well. We have a shit ton of crystals that need to be processed out. Yes, let's go ahead and make that. So I'm going to come back. We're going to make that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to leave you all watching me right in this position. So that way, if I die, you all can laugh at me for walking away and dying stupidly. Wow. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I gotta take care of my laundry. Actually, make sure I got my cards first. Where are my cards at? I returned. And it seems like the solar eclipse has ended, thankfully. Although another one could be imminent. Cough out fucking smoke, bro. God damn. How much did we make? Oh, nice. Very good. Very nice. Just what we needed. Quite a bit of it. Alright, so how much oil is that then? Barely any, right? Yeah, we got the 690. Not bad. From 600 isn't bad. To make more, we're gonna build that centrifuge now. Centrifuge is for polymer. Rest in peace to my plan. Let's. Do we want to do hematite processing? Or do we need to do it? We have some iron, but will we be able to get polymer in time to have that as an option? Who knows? Let's see. Let's go ahead and say that we're gonna do hematite processing, probably. Just because we might do it. And then hold on to all the coal now, since that's what I guess I'm gonna do. Crystals are gonna go in here as well. Reason being, we're gonna process those with fortune, and we're gonna centrifuge them and get a shit ton of things out of it. And then it's time for the fucking gas mask of all time. So yeah, we have a lot of coal in there. That will all be processed in the centrifuge. Lignite can just be done the other way, but that should be centrifuged for maximum effect. Since we don't really want to, we just want to make steel right now. We just want to make that. See, rather than trying to make a shit ton of like other stuff as byproducts of it, we want to make just the steel. It's the main focus of the of the project right now. Hematite. Nice. Hematite's going to require some special treatment. Because it needs extra steps. I really like the new crucible system. It's going pretty well the way HBM has set it up. The new crucible is amazing. Or the way it works, where you can just fucking press that button. Very good addition. Yeah, the deprecation of the... Bro, I made the template folder still. You can still fucking make a template folder. I got so fucked on that. Because I had no idea. Yeah, we're going to want natural gas too from oil. So we want to make an oil derrick or like the oil, whatever it's called. So we can hunt for oil, guys. The oil scanner should be one of our future tasks. Or one of the tasks up soon. And at this point, we should be able to get the fucking exhaust smokestack or whatever it's called. So we should probably set that up in the near future, but I don't really feel like it. There's no real point. Because the only thing that really produces pollution is this, if it's at full capacity, and then that will always produce pollution, so that's great, but those are my only two machines that are really producing the pollution. Oh yeah, we gotta throw some more lignite in there. Yeah, for now. Yeah, of course. Until I get into automating shit. But then I'll be like, ah, yeah, I gotta make that shit now. We had a good one in here, too. It was like lubricant from like coal tar creosote. No, it was like you can make, or what was it, heating oil, and then it said electrodes from heating oil or some shit like that. This one, electrodes from heating oil, right there. Oh, you fucking hell, my god, right next to my base. God damn. Ow. Bruh, HBM made these meteors angrier, I swear to God. It punched a deeper hole than it would have before. Nice, just one piece of copper. I did that on purpose. Fuck your meteorite cobblestone. Ha! Sand. This and what? This and that? No, this and the sand. Kidney sand would be worse than kidney stones, bro. I'm telling you. Kidney sand would be terrible. Hell, sand is pretty bad, bro. I tested the property of over 500 different types of sand, and I could tell you which one's the worst. Just by looking at it. I'm a sand expert. The sand expert. Wonder how much petroleum gas you have? It's like 150 per operation. This is like barely any. But if we got this shit set up soon, that would be very great. It would be very Gregioso. It would be Gregolicious. Alright, so let's go ahead and not let this despawn. And then I'll start working on the other shit with it. I'll get a steel crate and we'll go out and grab shit. Actually, while we're at it, we'll also get a steel tank too. This way I can have, like, a couple things going on at once. Make that steel tank happen. Steel tank time. I like my steel tanks. This is gonna be a tank for lava, so I can just have a shit ton of lava. While I go, I'll just collect it. Free lava, why not? I don't know if it's just because I played super flat for so long, but I feel like everything's got a certain amount of value. Especially, like, lava and shit. Plus, there's a lot of shit hiding under it you don't see normally. Very nice color. I've never actually used these for lava, so that's a new thing. Now I don't have to carry around my fluid ID, and I can just carry around a fucking tank full of lava. And the first thing I'm going to clean up is this mess. There we go. One bucket at a time. Amazing. Truly. But there's a reason I did this, was to get lava as well. It's just free lava. Which I use to fuel a lot of shit. And we'll probably use this to the end of the game if I need fuel for shit that can use lava. Dead chat. Damn. Oh, lava. You'll be able to mass produce lava by then? Yeah. By that point, I'm just gonna fucking not even need this. I'll be like, damn, why do I have a fucking barrel of lava? And I'll have to use my fluid ID to clear that shit out. Bro, I almost took a swim, bro. Right on the edge at this point. So, let's see. More lava. Nah, I think we'll be stuck with this shit for a while. I'll be like, no, there's no reason to mass produce lava because we don't need lava. And then you know what's gonna happen? We're just gonna be fucking... one day I'll be like, oh, why aren't we mass producing lava? That's who I am. I'm just like, oh, there's no reason for us to do this. And then I'll be like, oh, why aren't we doing that like a month later? And then I'll be like, nah, I mean, it's fine. And then keep going. And then a month later be like, oh, we should really automate it. And then finally, a month after that, actually automate it. Bro, that's the type of person I am. Like the ultimate super procrastinator, wishy-washy person who's like, bro, that's so shitty, honestly. I think I need to change that. Self-reflection has shown that sometimes I should just be like, yes, we should do this. This is the right answer. I like how it has a W, but it's crossed out on the fucking safety diamond. 0, not water, 4. Which is to say something about it being probably toasty. Time to go and mine more hematite. Yeah. That's the next mission. Hematite. Operation Hematite, bro. I'll get sucked into a GT6 portal by that point, guys. Oh shit, guys. I'm time traveling into GT6. It's a parallel reality and it just fucking opens up and swallows me whole, and then all of a sudden we're stuck in GT6 for the next 2 days until I get bored, and then I play a mechanism or some shit after that. I'll be like, ah, yes. This is the typical pattern of what happens. Pattern of behavior. Where is the cave at? The cave. It's this way, right? The legendary cave. The cave. Ah, yes, full of hematite. Got skeleton gang. Get gotten. Vein miner. Oh, this is really good for finding shit too. I didn't even realize that. We also need to find more coal and or lignite, since those assets will be pretty valuable. And then we'll be on our way to industrialization. Yeah. Super good. Hit it with that Fortune 2 on that lignite deposit. Bang. Oh my gosh. Life is a coal mine. Mine it my way all night long. Bro, that's the true song. Give me that shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's just fluorite jump scare right there. Hit him with that fluorite jump scare. It's a fucking skinwalker in disguise. Have you ever seen Supernatural? Yeah, a little bit. Kind of. Maybe. I'll know. I might know partially. If you were to be like, I'm guessing you're gonna say something along the lines of, do you remember that one episode where, and or something like that, or you're just asking to ask. I'm making an assumption, I guess, a speculation. But where did my other thing go? Oh, here's where my other thing is. Oh yeah, that one. I nailed it. I at least got one of my guesses was right. Very good. We're gonna run out of charge in my battery. But before we do that, I'm gonna grab that, turn around, and grab this. And then we're gonna head back when it's out of power. Oops. Alright, we should be good now on that. Couple stacks of lignite ready to get processed. That's 50 millibuckets per gem, or 50 millibuckets per fucking piece. So that's a good measure of how much we have. Or actually, how many stacks do we have? We have 4. 256. No, yeah, 256 plus 11. So then, I like object-oriented code, guys. It's so nice. 267. Hell yes, 267, and then we can multiply it by our 50 millibuckets. That should be how much oil or coal tar creosote to expect. Is 1335. Yes, that number. So we'll hold on to that for now. Oh, and this is why I always bring this from experience. Just to let you all know. I knew something like that was gonna happen. It's a convenience tool, just in case I'm an idiot. And don't charge my pickaxe before I go mining. See, common sense is just like your experiences, but it can also be other people's experiences that you've witnessed, which become your own experiences. But then also, making mistakes can build common sense too. I think that's like my theories. Yeah, those are my theories on common sense. I have a lot of common sense because I've made a lot of mistakes in a lot of different playthroughs. Alright, so now with all of my hematite, we're gonna just chuck it all into this thing. Now we're cooking out that iron block mentality, guys. Alright, so like I said, there's gonna be that number for our creosote production. And then I'll calculate the next step, which is gonna be coal, oil, and bitumen, and I believe it's like, we'll have to multiply that number by like 0.35. Alright, let's check. So our coal tar creosote goes and it becomes a ratio of 10, so 0.1 is the multiplier. And then of course, if we want to get the bitumen, it's going to be 0.90. 13350 times 0.1 gives you that number. So that's the amount of coal oil we're getting. And of course, if you did 0.90, it will give you the other fraction of it. So if we did 1, or you can subtract this from that number to get the other number. So if we have both those numbers, we could just do minus 1335. And then that gives us the other number to be 12015 bitumen. And then, so now we know we're getting that much bitumen, 12,000 millibuckets of bitumen that are coming out of this. So that's good. And then, of course, we're going to, for the other step, which is after that, and that bitumen's not going to change because we're not processing that further. That's the final cut of that material. We're going to go and take the coal oil into the next step. If I can figure out what I'm doing with my life. Coal oil. So the coal oil goes in the next step, which is fractioning. Again. And it gives you 30 coal gasoline and 70 crude oil. So that's what we're really after. Per 100, which again just means 0.7 is our multiplication. So we're going to take our 1335, and we're going to divide it, or no, point, or times point, or 0.7. And then we subtract 13.5 minus our original number, or minus 934.5 gives us 401. So that we're getting 401 millibuckets of coal gasoline from those 267 pieces of lignite. So not bad. And then 934 pieces or millibuckets of fucking actual oil, which is about 1,000 in here anyway. That's pretty good. Although we could have doubled it by shredding up the lignite and then flat stamp on it. If you complete this mod pack, what other mod packs would you play? If I complete this mod pack, I'll play create mod. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If I can complete this mod pack, I will go play create mod. And then, yes. Oh, and with mechanism. If I can beat HBM mod, I will do that for everybody watching. So the rest of the steps after this don't really matter because I just am only concerned with the oil we're getting out of it. Because we can easily be like, oh, well, 934 oil goes into this thing. What does that give you? Well, I guess you could do 0.15 times 934 to find out what you're getting for your petroleum gas. So 934.5, and then you do times 0.15, and that's giving us 140 petroleum gas. 25, I believe, gives us the light oil, or was it that? 15 for petroleum gas, so we're getting 140 millibuckets of that from this, so barely any at all. And then for petroleum or light oil, it should be less, or actually should be more. Oh, actually that's the amount of that we're getting. So we're only getting 93.4 petroleum gas. We're getting the fucking other number of that. And then for naphtha, it's 250. And for heavy oil, it's 750. So it'd be point... again, it's just 0 point the first two of those. because out of 1,000, so it doesn't matter if it's 750. The recipe is taken from 1,000, so the 0 on the end doesn't matter. I love math, guys. It's my favorite thing in HBM mod. I like doing math more than I enjoy playing the mod itself. That's a revelation, guys. Truly a revelation. But yeah, we had some good math on that. I like that math. That was pretty good. Hope you all enjoyed my insights on how much resources we're getting out of that. There's really not much other shit to calculate besides oil. Oil is like the big thing to calculate, by the way. And how much petroleum gas we have? 500. To make one polymer bar, it's about, I believe, 1,000 per. But we're not going to try to make polymer until I make 12 ingots of dash. So we're getting there on the dash. Probably close to it. I think we can do it at about 2,000. Alright, let's shove in a bunch more of the other shit. Do we have any books in here? Any leftover books to use? Jump 3 times if you need SOS. I don't know what that means, but okay. Of course I'm gonna jump 3 times, man. Holy shit. Where is the books at? I swear we had books left over. Ah, we finally completed the operations here. Yes. So we had produced our total, like, fucking, what was it? Barely any of the shit. Alright, well, we're gonna make more sand and then go and complete more of the mission. There we go. Flux. Keep this thing up and running with flux. Enough for 4 dash. Well, we're getting somewhere with it. It's not hard to get to the 12 dash number. It's just then after that, it's staying motivated to get to more dash numbers. Oh, right. I came here to charge my shit too. Charge it faster, HBM. My impact drill needs more charge. Can you use these as a battery? I don't know where we put the books at as well, so that's kind of sad. Alright, so we have crystals in there. Oh, here's the books. Hit one of those. Protection. Sharpness. 3. Oh, we should always try to get a 3 on the enchantments. You can pulverize these too, by the way, if you all didn't know. So if you get a shitty book and you don't like it, congratulations, you're on your way to a super weapon or some shit. I'm just after the ones that make mining tools. So I'm not really after all of these other ones. Although knockback could be cool for something. I think we'll keep knockback. Power, we have 2 power books. Let's keep those. I think you can enchant guns too. Sharpness, sharpness, sharpness. I like sharpness, it's not bad as well. It's another one you can stack up. And also protection. Okay, then I'm keeping all of my books for whatever fucking reason. I'm a terrible terrible HBM enjoyer. If I'm keeping all of my books, that's terrible. I shouldn't do that. That's never been done in HBM. Nobody does that. Because there's no reason to enchant shit. If I can find one that's shitty, I'll shred that one. We're keeping those as well. Those are the efficiency ones, which we'll definitely need. Then you take a regular anvil and you can put them all together, and then, yes, we'll have our fucking Fortune 5. But Smite, on the other hand, is like, what am I gonna do with Smite, right? It's fucking shitty. Now, this is used in, like, weird shit for the end game, like the teleportation anchor and, like, the taint missile, bro. Also in other shit. But I want to see what the taint even requires you to do to make it. Oh, it's literally just for the size, whatever the fuck warhead this is. Just a little bit of taint, DFC dineutronium and other stuff. Yeah, it's using quite a bit. Oh, FENSU too. So it's actually pretty good on getting into the enchanting shit early on. Just so that way we're producing this secondary effect early rather than later. Since it's kind of not something that you would normally be looking at early on. And we have 32 iron blocks. Whoa, I'm great at this game. Throw in some more hematite and definitely more flux. While I wait on my impact drill to fully charge. Thank you, HBM, for making batteries great again. You're truly our best great leader. With the people's interests in mind. Alright, let's actually make a piss-soaked mask before we actually die from colon, bro. Right answer, make a mask. Remember, COVID-19 is a real joke, so wear your mask. Or become a joke. That's an official message from Joke Biden. Joke Biden. I also forgot how to craft these since it's been so long, so forgive my ignorance. Even though NEI is right here. I could just look at the answer. Alright, now, technically, that will cure your mining lung. Just give it 5 seconds and I will stop coughing. Because it doesn't just prevent you from getting it, but it also apparently reduces it. I believe. And I've had it happen before. So we'll see if that actually works, but I don't think it works anymore. I think it's changed. It used to work. Definitely used to. Can this get enchanted? No fucking way. Oh, that can get enchanted. Oh, guys, well, of course I'm gonna enchant my shit now. Bro, we're gonna enchant our shit and then... Can I turn on Vein Miner too? Is this enchantable? Yeah. So you can enchant your tools that you... Huh? Wow. That's cool. So I can put 2 efficiencies on my fucking pickaxe or my mining drill. Would that actually do anything for me? Would that actually do anything, or is that just fucking there for no reason? Oh my gosh. Stop. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What's up, some guy? Oh my gosh. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and start our mining exploits for today. Steel, as always. Oh yeah, we have the fucking, what are these caves called? They have a special name, but I forgot it again. Strata Cave? Yeah, the hematite grind, we're gonna be on this for like the next couple months, bro. Hematite every day, all day. Until we get tired of it. There's a spawner or something here. There's gotta be. That's what, or there's just a fucking shit ton of them in one spot for no reason. The main thing we need is coal though. So like, let's try to get more coal and shit. Since that's going to be our primary source of oil. Remember, the coal is going to calculate differently than the hematite does, because when we calculate out the hematite, it's going to be 50, coal's going to be 100. Unless we go and make it into the next thing. You can go to the nether? Yeah, I could. But I don't really want to. I don't feel like it. Like, it would be really easy for me to just go to the nether and do it, but I don't feel like it. Hasn't HBM also kind of nerfed that too? To where, like, it's... I don't really want to bother with that shit. It's like, I don't think it's going to be worth my time to go fucking mine nether coal. Kind of. He, like, reduced the amount it gives you. Oh, let's get some of this shit going, too. Oh, these ones you have to silk touch, by the way. Then you would, once you get back, you have to do it the other way. So vein mine and then silk touch on these. How great. Pants gang. Pipe wrench gang. But I just need to find more coal as well. That's the big thing. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the crowbar, Mr. Freeman. So good. Bro, where did this one come from, bro? Where are they coming from? Still coming from up there, obviously. Bro, these are tiny. Tiny malachite vein. Yeah. Nah, you just pick it up while you're mining. It's not that bad. Bro, none of this shit's that hard. You just fucking go mine and then you'll come back with a bunch of resources and be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. But you also have to mine at the right level too. And I don't think we're at the right level. See, if we want to mine at steel level, we need to mine at, what is it, like Y40 or some shit? We're at 37, so this is actually the right level. Okay, we'll head up a bit, and then we'll just start mining a straight line just so I can demonstrate. Or not, we'll just mine some more malachite in here. Oh, cave. Nice. Already been in this cave. I mean, we're at the right level. It should be pretty full of it. Ooh, crystals. I love crystals. So amazing. Yeah. Oh, and iron ore is valuable. So like 42 is pretty good. Because you can find mostly iron, maybe a little bit of fluorite and some of the coal as well. Like, you don't gotta mine at bedrock for it, but mining at bedrock gets you a little bit of everything, whereas mining at 42 gets you mostly coal and lignite and the iron. There's still a lot of iron at 42. That's where it starts to generate, but there's still a lot there. So that's good for early game. Yeah, more of the heavier elements. If you need those, then that's what I would recommend doing. Yeah, let's go down here. This is a good idea. Bro, I hate this cave. It's actually shitty. The cave is the worst cave we've ever fucking gone to. All it is a fucking shit ton of hematite and shit. Alright, we're at 24. The cave. Yes. Hopefully we get down there and there's a lot more of what I'm looking for. I don't need that on me. Please get rid of this. Thorium, no, please leave me alone. Not today. Not after extended edition. Ah, diamonds. Perfect. Super nice. That's super good right there. Is that the edge, or is that your desktop or just YouTube thing at the very edges of the screen? It's probably my desktop. You want to see something actually weird? Is that there? That's what it looks like since I have it's got a top, so I just lift it up, and then you don't see the top. My beautiful Windows 7 desktop environment. Ah, yes. Actually, it's Windows Vista desktop environment. Ah, yes. No. Well, you see what I do is I put the chat so it's right on the side of my game and I can just see what you all are saying. So all I do is just pop out the chat from my web browser and then I can just watch the chat while I play. That's how I can keep up with it easier than ever. Because this technique, I just put the chat right next to it. All I gotta do is take a glance and I can still be doing shit. And it's all on the same screen. And then on my other monitor, I just run OBS. Because I don't really need to look at OBS unless something's wrong. Whoa, what the fuck? Flying spiders, bro. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and part of the not playing full screen thing comes from like, back in the day I read it was like super shitty and like decreased your performance, and that just sticks with me, so I'm like, why would I play full screen if it's gonna do that shit? I could just play it in the little viewport window thing. I don't say window anymore though, I just say viewport. Tab. Tab is wrong though. It's a viewport. We'll call it what it is. The viewport. Ah, yes. Legendary viewport. What an amazing name for it. I only have 3 thorium, guys. Wow. Playing full screen increases the amount of pixels your PC needs to draw? Yeah, that's true. I also, when I first started playing, actually way back, when I first even started on YouTube, I only had 4 gigabytes of RAM in my PC. I had a laptop, a Hewlett-Packard laptop that was silver with a broken screen, and that's when I first started YouTube. And then I was like, man, if I really want to actually have fun with YouTube and actually making videos for people, then I had to kind of up it, and I was like, well, I might as well buy a gaming laptop. So that was my next thing I got, and that was in 2023 apparently, or 2022. Yeah, it was like 2022ish. Probably, no, yeah, it was early 2023. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do right now. 34. I'll do the calculations on this now. Just recently, I got a huge upgrade. Honestly, with like the 4 gigabytes of RAM ain't bad. It's just not for gaming. See, I still have my old laptop at my house, and I kind of, when I go back, I think I want to mess around with it just to install Linux on it and screw around with it for different things. So we'll see what I could do with that for videos. It'd be pretty cool to like put some old Linux version on there or some shit. Or something for retro. Throwback distro, like old Ubuntu. Oh. Disassemble it and make it a skeleton of parts. I could do that. I think it has upgradable SODIMM, because I've had it. At one point, my family gave me a bunch of like old broken laptops when I was younger, and I didn't know what that shit even was, and I was just like, what is this thing? It's got a little metal slider on it, and I was like, I slid the slider and I popped out the RAM, and I was like, oh, it's another board. Treat that shit like a ThinkPad. Bro, ThinkPads aren't bad, don't knock on them, bro. I think it still has Windows 10 on it. That old one I have. There was a Windows 8 PC I had growing up too at one point when I was in like 3rd grade, and then I screwed it up really badly and I wasn't allowed to have a PC for a while until I was in like 7th grade, and then I got my silver HP laptop from my sister, who was like, yeah, I don't need it anymore, and she gave it to me, and then I was like, cool, this is amazing. That's the story of how I got that and used that for so long. I also like collecting old shit. So like, if I can get my hands on like used computers and shit like that other people don't want anymore, or parts that people don't want, that's one of the things that is of great interest to me, so I can expand the amount of parts that I have, that I can just be like, oh yes, here's a GPU that I have but I don't need. Yeah, people do that for a business. But I just collect it, and I don't really I collect the shit for free, basically. Or sometimes I will buy, like, servers and shit, but, like, that's just a secondary thing. Like, buying shit is not the main goal. The main goal is to network to where I can just be like, oh, I have this friend in this place who's got this thing they don't want. Then I can be like, alright, so I have what I can get from them. Just gotta make a lot of good friends. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, like, really easy to get old PCs and shit like that. Alright, so 115 times 100. Oh, nice, bro. We're getting 11,000 creosote, which is going to turn into, got a Ryzen 7 for like 150 USD, I think. Bam. That's pretty good. I like workstation stuff, though, like Xeons and fucking, what are they called? Not think centers, or it's the Dell equivalent of a think center. It's like the big big desktop, but not big. I forgot what it's called, but it's common. It was like not Power Edge. I'm trying to think of the name because it has a name to it, and it's really common, and people like them for servers, but it's not Power Edge. I know that one. Dell has cool names for shit, like Dell Power Edge is their servers, and then their actual workstations or desktops were called like, and they were called this, but like it was like what is it called? So fucking, how do I not remember this shit? There's literally two of them at my work. But I don't remember. It's like a fucking desktop. Anyway. Ugh. And then of course, we will multiply this by 0.1. Dell servers are just a metal box with a beast inside of them. The old ones, at least. Yeah. We'll do times, and then... Oh. Times 0.1. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, times 0.1, and then we'll do times 0.7, 805 regular oil. Nice. And then, of course... Damn, that's not far off from what we got with the other shit. Then we want 0.15, which is 120 of light oil. So 120 light oil from this. That's pretty shitty. 120 light oil, guys. How much blocks of iron? We're pretty good. Nice. I'm cooking up a lot of good stuff right now. Just use a derrick, man. Nah, we'll be good. We'll be chilling. I'm mainly just doing this for the steel, not the byproducts. Yeah. Just let me cope for a while, and I'll just keep saying the same dumb shit about how I'm just doing this for fucking... for some dumb fucking reason. You can't even get one dash of 120 light oil? Yeah, but I have 900 total. We've done it for quite a while now, so... Here, let me pull out my reserve stacks that I've been reserving for a special occasion. Where are they at? The very special coal that I have docked up. Oh, but also, we could try to get this centrifuge. Petroleum gas. What do we need for, how much petroleum gas we need? It's like more than that, probably. We need a bit for the polymer. 500. Oh, so we're right where we need to be for that. To make one. Okay, so to make one, we need 500, so we need 1,000. If we got a skis, we could get that easily. Or we need to go find more bobbleheads so we can get a centrifuge actually going. If I want to do that. If I'm really dead set on the centrifuge method. I don't think it really matters. I think it's just kind of as needed. We'll just hold on to this anyway. Because I know it won't take that long for us to get what we need. How am I gonna get mercury? Oh yeah, that's a good. I definitely do need to. Well, actually, no, we'll be good. We'll get a chem plant, and then we'll be able to get the mercury. I don't know why I'm on the coal oil bandwagon again. Why do I always do the coal oil bandwagon? What's wrong with me? It's pure laziness to do coal oil. Oh, nice. Y19. Let's head up to 40. Because if you centrifuge crystalline ores, you get mercury. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be good. Don't worry, I got a plan. Probably. You guys just don't see it. Yeah, that's it. You guys just don't see my plan. It's in motion. All right, so we're gonna do Fortune and Silk Touch, and we're gonna head to Y45, since that will be perfect, right in the middle of the layer. And then we're just gonna dig a line until this happens. Oh, so terrible. Fucking terrible, terrible gravel, bro. I hate gravel. Gravel is cringe. I really wish I brought torches. That would have been smart. Or started using torches. Oh, yes. When playing HBM, everybody builds their factory the same way. What do you mean? Just build shit on a concrete platform? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Clearly, if it works, don't question it. But it's so boring. Yeah. Well, my base isn't a concrete platform. It's a concrete platform with walls. Bro, actually, that's literally what AdTSD's base was a fucking wooden platform or some shit. He had it floating off of one of those apartment buildings. That was on the server. He just had a giant platform base. And then, Cool Cat, you're actually right. That's literally a pattern of behavior. Yeah, same. I make buildings for all of my shit too. In Super Symmetry, there's all the photos on the fucking front or the loading screens and shit. And it's like, yeah, there's so much to see in those. And it's like, damn. Bro, I actually looked in the HBM Discord server and I just... One of the photos I saw was like 1,000 machines just on a fucking platform. Like you're so right about it, and it's not something I even think about. I don't even question it, honestly. Maybe I should be questioning why it's the case that people tend to gravitate towards that. Is it laziness, or is it simplicity, or is it what? Or is it something else? I think it's like a combination of all of the above. I remember making a whole bunker from under 2 mountains to process platinum. The most extra shit ever. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it also adds character to your world. Like, you look around and you go, oh, I remember building that, or I remember this thing, or, oh, I was inspired by this when I built that. If you find inspiration to build things from other things. I remember in my previous world we had like a bunch of random shit built in there, paintings and shit. And like, that's where it's at. Oh, I fucked that one up. Actually, that's not bad. We're fine. Because I did fortune it, kind of. But it would be better to fortune 5 it. Oh yeah, I'm really hitting the spot right now. Really hitting the spot with this one. Well, we want this shit, but we don't want that other shit. I think people who play HBM come from Factorio or other games where they're literally made in a way where you have to make everything on a platform. It's because of people's obsession with efficiency. Yeah, those are also true. Those are also reasons, I guess. Let's see. That looks like coal, but it also looks like beryllium for some reason. Coal, of course. To be expected. Torches can help? Yeah. Oh. Nice. Super good. I wonder if the trench masks actually have durability now. Or if that's a new HBM feature that he's added. I'm surprised we're finding crystals at this height. That's pretty weird. But that's also good. They probably have found the best shaders on the Discord there. They probably know there. Yep, we're getting steel this way, bro. Getting loads of steel. I got miniature shaders to work. Interesting. Yeah, I was messing around with some of them. I don't know much about shaders. Oh, but I do know that you can write shaders somehow. I don't know if that involves writing, like... I'm pretty sure... I don't know if it involves writing HLSL. or GLSL, which is the one for OpenGL. It's definitely the GLSL, but that's the language that shaders use for Android, at least, for Android shaders, so yeah. Wonder if you could write your own shaders. Yeah, it uses the lightweight Java library for that, or whatever the fuck it's called. Lightweight Java GL or whatever the fuck. Just to bind it. Oh, nice. Very good. We've done quite a bit of work today. Traveled quite far today. No! End sight. How much andesite must I get rid of to complete the mission? OpenGL is nice. Wonder how, like, that works with Java. Is that, like, better or worse? Like, I feel like it'd run faster if you use C. I feel like that'd be better to do. To this world? Yeah, I just don't feel like it. Change it up once in a while. Him with the switcheroony. We just doubled that one. See if we can hit a another coal in this direction. It's really good with making games without any game engine, because it's easy to learn and fast. Guess it is pretty lightweight. Yeah, that's... So I kind of wanted to make my own, like, fucking... what is it called? And I looked into it, but to actually do it, then I have to support other... Like, I'd probably want to support other people's shit, but that's the problem, is that people aren't technically skilled enough to write their own or support for their own drivers and shit. So, like, if I wanted something to run on NVIDIA, then somebody else would have to rewrite all the code. Yeah. That too is also the fucking absolute pain of that. Because then you're like, oh, it's going to talk this way on Linux, but I don't have Windows anywhere and I'm not going to develop for Windows. And if somebody wants to play my game on Windows, then, well, they're going to have to implement their own support. And I don't want to have to do that to somebody else to where they can't enjoy the same shit. So I want it to be easy to do. So I'm going to have to use Derelict probably, which is the binding for D. Minimum you need advanced matrix and vector mathematics. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's not hard to learn. You just gotta play around with it until it works. That's how most things are. Like, I played around with a class until I figured out how classes kind of worked. And then, if you can do that, I mean, who's to stop you from playing around with, like, the kernel or something like that? Write my own shaders? Maybe, if I feel like it's an interesting project. Yes. But other than that, probably not. Well, for my game, yeah, for sure. At some point. Nice. We have a shit ton of materials now. Asshole. Sentenced to doom eternal. This man sentenced him to doom eternal. Keep this thing stocked with hematite. We pulled out 23 iron ore, 31 iron ore, which ain't bad, but ain't great. Let's get some lava going in there. We came back with 9 levels, which also isn't bad. Efficiency 1. Very good. Oh, we could do another book, for sure. Projectile protection. That actually might be good, but I don't know. Let's see. Make another box for the fucking lignite conundrum. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might work against bullets. I was like, yes, I think I've heard this might work against bullets. And you can enchant shit in HBM mod. You can enchant the HBM shit, kind of. I'm not sure to what extent that does anything, but it is enchantable, which we figured that out. Because I can throw my drill in there to enchant my drill, so like... I mean, I guess I'll just enchant my drill with some random-ass shit. Oh, it didn't do anything. What the fuck did that do, bro? It does nothing, bro. Okay, that's cool. It's enchanted now, but I don't know what it has. Yeah, let's see if it's like fortune or some shit. Bro, it's enchanted, but it won't tell me what the fucking enchantment is. Oh god. Bro, HBM, why would you let me do this? It's probably like fire aspect or some shit. Let's see if it's like at least fortune. Oh, it is. It's fortune. No, can't be. Something that gives us 1. Like a redstone gives you more than 1. I'm pretty sure it's not fortune. It shouldn't be fortune. But I don't know what is enchanted with. It's enchanted with something. Maybe it's fire aspect for all I know. Because there's nothing that defines what enchantment a drill can get, so... I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm going to retrieve my laundry at this time. I will be back soon. 10 out of 10. Very warm. This is amazing. Hold on. I'll be 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Not 5 seconds, guys. I got it wrong, but it's okay. I got 5 more seconds. Oh shit. Oh, this is taking longer than expected. Put on that fresh out of the dryer, very, very warm clothes. That's not why I do laundry at nighttime, though. It's because it's the only time to do laundry available. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter. Live in dorms or what? Yeah, kind of like dorms. It's like dorms, but shitty, honestly. Well, I don't know. I bet dorms are shitty. I don't know. Colleges get more money. Bro, this is like the bare minimum you gotta do for human existence. And that's all it needs to be, really. Place I'm at right now is pretty good, though, compared to where I've been. I've been to places where it's like a fucking long-ass room, right? Imagine like a fucking football field or two long. And bro, that shit's fucking terrible. You got like 100 guys in there, and there's bunks, and there's no real rules on where your bunk or wall locker was supposed to be. That shit was pretty insane. Long fucking building. 3 floors. Yeah. But that's like the shittiest place you can be, is in a place like that, because it's the fucking mold and shit. It's fucking moldy and shit. But man, if I was back there, I wouldn't complain. That shit wasn't that bad. That was like the biggest one. Some places they got like foam tents, and it's like a big square room. That's like if you're out doing like some kind of training, they might have that. Like if you go to any big training event or shit like that. It's basically like a foam coated tent with a bunch of fucking beds in it. I also think it's like that in Europe, from what I've heard, or like I've heard there's shitty places though, like that are kind of like that too. Those don't even exist in a country like this. Yeah, but that's for like training events. Like that's not your main station of duty. Usually like your main duty station is gonna be like pretty nice. Training events don't have to be, because they're just there to train. They're not there for like permanent staying. Like when I was gone for a month, I was at a tent. I live in a country where the prime minister is a still ongoing rapper. Amazing. Crazy shit over here. Bro, this thing's churning out the hematite. We've damn near ran through all of our hematite that I've mined. Guess we'll have to start on the malachite next. Let's get this shit. We're doing very good on crystals, but we could probably increase our production on those. Yes, that's another thing. The slag has clogged it up before for like 5 seconds. 47 aluminum crystals, barely any titanium crystals. That's pretty sad. Well, the rest is pretty good. Shred up some of this gravel. Oh, the fairy uranium? Oh, we got that from the fucking... There's a lab over there, and I just fucking grabbed that shit out. Not the fairy uranium, but the 238. Because you can take it from fuel rods and then make it into the uranium 238 nuggets. And then I just took it over to the crucible. That's like the only reason I made the crucible as well. So I had that before I even had an assembly machine. This thing here. I've had this before I even had an assembly machine. HBM needs to fix that. It's a real issue if I can get that before an assembly machine even. Bro, I found like 3 of those structures too. This thing feels way more responsive. I feel like HBM did something to the code. Well, then you just haven't played Super Symmetry when the structures were so fucking OP that you could get like all kinds of shit out of them. That structure's been in the game for a long time. What am I doing? Let me think. Okay, we need to go back and mine more coal. Or actually, at this point, let's head to the mountains. Because the Space Fork now has a new boss exclusive to it. Hell yeah. Eventually, the Space Fork is going to be so divergent from the original thing that it won't be the same mod anymore, and they'll have to stop calling it NTM. They'll have to call it James 2H's Super Space Mod or some shit. James 2H Nuclear Spake Mod? Spac Mod? Bro, they're gonna hit that divergent timeline point and they're gonna be like, oh wow, it's no longer a fork and it's a completely different thing. This is crazy. But it's still the same thing. You still get all the best HBM features. I had to mine down here for my iron, so I just had to get it. I just had to have this. You don't think so? I think it's bound to happen. That it's going to be so divergent that it will be a completely different mod. But that's like years down the road. That won't be soon. Both H2 and Mellow are going to stop updating this mod. Nah, it's too good. It has its own community. Yeah, maybe that. I could see that happening. Where they stop putting as much effort into it, but I don't know. Or they get to the point where they consider it to be feature complete and then then it's less and less support. But by far, it is the best way to play HBM mod is to play the space fork. I don't ever play the regular version anymore. I just play the space fork because I know all I want to do is going to be in the sky. Yeah. That's how I consider it, but eventually it will be featured different. Like it will have maybe it will have more different shit than well, it'll be way more different than it is now. Who knows? That's amazing. We could see the future being completely different. Yeah. I know about that one, but I've never really checked it out because it was pretty new when I had heard about it. Alright, what are we at? We're at 22 of those. And we found a cave, which is good. That's definitely coal and not tungsten. Yeah. This does not look like a fun place. This looks like a dangerous place. This place is certainly a dangerous place. Oh! This is not a fun place. This is a bad place. Bro, what the fuck did I just... I bet that's a gas deposit and they're all just fucking sitting there. All of the creepers. Oh, he's got a head now. Here's your new head, bro. Nice. That took forever. Oh, was not expecting that. Keep my level to 0. Colton. Ooh, yeah. How high up are we? We're at 33. Because it starts below 40. I think somebody said that. I don't remember who said that, but somebody did say that. It starts below 40. Alright. Totally good. So I think we've done a good job with our resource collection. And we should be at the point where we have what we need to do what we need. So now let's head back and make some polymer with the chem plant, which we should have enough analog circuit boards for. It's not a problem at all. 80% mining. Yeah, I really wanted to mine today. Last stream was 80% machinery. Or, yeah, it was probably like 90% machinery, actually. I think we just fucking made machines yesterday. There was like 2% crafting and 90% machinery, and probably 6% was touching underground resources. Probably not even that. Like 2%, maybe it's like 50% crafting, 40% machines, and some other shit yesterday. Who knows? Oh, come on. Where's the spider at, though, bro? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? I gotta go for now? Alright, see ya. Have a good one. Take this iron ore and throw it in here. Yes. How much steel am I looking at? Oh, quite a bit. I'll probably come back to your delaying streams. Catch you later. Alright. Have fun, man. Stay safe. Alright, time to put these back into here. And then this shit should go over to here. And then we'll have our first petroleum gas polymer bullshit happening. Then we should be getting to the point where we need to look at recycling that. Recycling this. But we won't need to do that until those are absolutely full. How much hematite we have left? Yes, we're fully out of hematite now. Like 100% out of hematite. Almost. Yeah, totally. Take these to here so we can continue to produce that. It's not as fast as I wanted, or as much iron as I wanted to make into steel, but at least there's some. It's not as much as I wanted. I wanted more. Oh, we're at 60,000 bitumen. Holy shit. We're really cranking out that bitumen now. You'd think we'd be at more of that. Please give me your hat. Bro, I just asked him for his hat and he gave it to me? That's fucking great. Let's fucking go. Told him to give me his hat. If you just ask, man, you get a lot of shit that way. This is going to take a long time to process. I won't. It'll be done in no time at all, guys. Alright, so once this is completely done with the hematite, we have 34 iron blocks, which is pretty good. Plus 2 stacks. Okay, 25 plus 2 stacks. That's a lot of iron. And then what do we need? So it's enchanted, right? Because I enchanted it with some dumb shit. Let's see if this does anything. Besides that. Does it give him fire? It doesn't do any damage now. It does no... So I enchanted it with no damage. The do no evil enchantment on this one, guys. Do no evil enchantment goes crazy. Hear no evil, see no evil. Oh, wait, this one's do no evil, bro. This one's the fucking do no evil enchantment. I gotta find a fucking chicken to test it on. Okay, maybe it's not do no evil. Is it? Is it like looting or some shit? So it's not looting. It could be unbreaking. Yeah, let's see if it's that. If it's unbreaking, that just means you have a chance of not doing any power off of my tool. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe it's a nothing enchantment. I've enchanted it to look pretty. What about this thing? What happens if I enchant this in there? Unbreaking. Oh, I have efficiency. That's what it is. Oh, okay. So if we put an efficiency enchantment on my fucking power drill, let's see what happens if I can get fucking fortune on there too. That's the trick, I think. Because then you can just... But I don't think you can take it to a book unless you do other shit. But I have plenty of efficiency books, so... Enchantment cost is 2. Then I get to efficiency 2. But I know a trick. Watch this. It's called the Glyphid trick. And if I type in Glyphid, it's going to give me plenty of experience. And call it Drilla. Oh man, that's way too expensive. Bro, give it no name. Drilla would have been so crazy. See if that actually does shit. Oh yeah, that does shit, bro. Bro, ain't no way you could put fucking efficiency on a fucking drill, bro. What the fuck? 2, 2, 5. Alright, so we need to hit 5 XP, guys. Tell you what, we're gonna have the fucking efficiency drill of all time, bro. How are we going to achieve my goals of efficiency 2 on a drill? Bro, that shit actually works too. Ain't no way. Let me see if I can get into Discord real quick and just fucking send a message to, on HBM Discord. Let's go into HBM Discord. Bro, this is amazing. Pull up the other thing. Let's see, how far is my shit? Is it done? Oh, yes. Put that over there. There we go. Now I can do 2 things at once. Let's see. Get rid of this, the other shit. Bro, why am I always running out of storage? What's my problem? Am I too much of a hoarder for this game? Bro, I'm a hoarder and I have too much shit in my boxes. I like how this place is gonna become a mess when I'm done with it. It's like I'm piling up fucking boxes right here. Okay, so we're all out of that shit. Let's get some of this shit going. Alright, then we need to head out and get more... Oh, let's make a nether portal so we can fucking grind out that fucking shit and get a shit ton of free-ish, cheapish coal, and then that will really speed up the playthrough, I think, if we can do that safely. Nice. Alright, this will become malachite processing. Since it's pretty much the same shit, but slightly different. Oh. 1 ingot's left over. Alright, so we made quite a few blocks and shit. Very nice. And then, of course, let's see what's next up on my list of to do. Okay, so we need to make a chem plant next. Let's make a chem plant after we sleep. And yeah, chem plant after we sleep. Should be pretty good. What does the chem plant even need? 8 steel ingots, 2 copper pipes, 16 insulators, 2 motors, 2 heating coils, and 1 analog stripper. Alright, got that. Got this. 2 motors, 8 steel plates, 16 insulators, and 1 analog circuit board. Something like that. There's one other thing. Some copper ingots. Copper pipes. Yeah, but that's not that bad. Alright. Alright, and then we can see if we have red copper, things should be amazing. But we don't have red copper. So things aren't amazing. Yeah, things are terrible. Greetings. Hello. Welcome back to the stream of all time. Let's see what this is. We needed fucking copper piping. Yeah, 2 copper pipes. Not bad. Pipe. PIP install Python 3.14. Sudo pip install Python 3.14. Oh, what the fuck? Oh wait, is my computer starting to... Whoa, what the fuck was that? The vortex? The fucking vortex monster, bro. OpenGL listens to Bob because they do. It's a secret. He knows how to tell OpenGL what to do. Nobody knows that secret except for me. When he wants to put his circle in the cube game, they listen. Why am I putting in mine? It's coil. Coil. Motor. Takes two for one. Oh my god, bro. Then we also need one last thing, which is the fucking insulators. Who likes insulators, guys? Not me. I fucking hate these. See if we can not produce aromatic hydrocarbons from somewhere already. Don't believe we can. I think you need to crack shit before you can get that. So we'll hold off on that. We'll just do a single run for one polymer. Be pretty easy. All we need is a tank after this for that. Like a tiny one. One of the universal tanks should do the trick. How much are we looking at on our... Oh, we're out of fuel. That's pretty good. What are we looking at for this? Nothing in there. What about flux, though? Okay, we should be good. Oh, yeah, I put fortune on my fucking bullshit. Just to let you know. So now I have fortune 2, or no, efficiency 2 on my power drill. And I'm going to work on getting fortune on there. Maybe even some other enchantments just for the sake of fucking trying it out. And efficiency works, so I'm just saying you might be able to put other shit like fire aspect on there, or make like some kind of fucking super power drill weapon of all time. I punched my friend for 10 attack damage and well, now he's on fire too. Ooh, spicy. Some ultra spicy super drill weaponry. Now, if I turn off everything, that's the speed it goes. The speed this goes is significantly slower. But that's expected, it's the power drill. Of course the power drill kind of does something resembling speed and efficiency. It's faster on stone, I know that much. Like, that's too fast, almost. Like, this, it's that fast, but this thing, gone in one cough. Literally gone in one cough. Takes about the same amount of time for my character to cough out coal dust that it does to take it for him to destroy one block. Which is not very long at all. So I think the next step would be to get like, is to finally get Fortune 5 on there. Bro, if we could start stacking up Fortune, because HBM Fortune might be different from regular Fortune, so then we're gonna have Fortune 7 on it. Think about it, Fortune 7, right? Wouldn't that be absolutely amazing? We'd be beyond Fortune 5 if we can get to there. We just gotta do a little bit of work to get the Fortune enchantment books. And it's kind of expensive, so. Alright, so I'm damn near at a chem plant. I just need a bit of hemp, and we'll be there. Nice, I'm the expert at this. The Gregspert. HB Gregspert. Alright, this should be good. Insulators. Oh, yes. The enslopification of HBM mod is upon us. After all that garbage in there, looks pretty good to me. We've done an amazing job today. Yes. Time for us to make some shit on this thing. The enshittification. Alright, we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take, what was it, 2 of these? Fuck! Fucking bullshit! Ah. Amazing. Yes. 2 coal powder per. Okay. Okay. You next. Next up on my list is to tackle this, which also isn't hard at all. It's just we're going to require those. I believe you only need 1 of them as well, making it yet easier. Yet again, easier. 1 motor is required, guys. Some titanium plates are required. Okay, titanium is a bit of a challenge because I have barely any, but we'll go ahead and give this shit a... What does it need, like 6 titanium? Only needs 4. Alright, that will be enough. We need to just get some coal and centrifuge this shit. Alright. Shit ain't difficult. Coal, centrifuge the coal, and then, or no, coal, mine the coal, build a centrifuge. That's the main goal, build the centrifuge. New ore textures. HBMs extended edition. Vomit. Vomit react. Oh, we got 6 out of that. I was expecting 4. Okay, well, either way, that will work. Then we also need the, this shit. And we only need 4 of them. Thank God it's only 4. If it was more than 4, we'd be screwed. We'd be like, oh, I gotta make more of that. Oh, God, I don't want to do it. Fuck that shit, bro. That's how it would happen. That's how it always does. That's how he always gets me. Alright, we need a tank for this shit. Actually, we just need aluminum. Yeah, 6 of those. Alright. Yeah. 2 of these. Then do this. Wait, there's talking to myself. Okay. Shred this. We're gonna do these. Then we need to smelt those. Right there. Let's see. Plates and, oh, iron plates. I was thinking it was ingots for some reason. My brain is kicking off. Oh, nice. Now I have 2 more polymer. Nice. And I made it myself, so I get the achievement. Wow. Such an advancement. The modern HBM society. Let's see. Analog circuit board. Yet again. Very easy. Glad I made a shit ton of those. Because otherwise we'd be struggling right now. We'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta make another analog circuit board again. Again. That's what I'd be like. More analog circuit boards, guys. Keep seeing this one lonely copper plate that wants to be made into more copper plates. And I go, yes, that's sad. Man, this shit's easy. Why are these recipes so fucking easy? They're supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy to make a fucking centrifuge. It's a challenge, bro. It's supposed to be a challenge. Centrifugal force. Or is it centrifugal? As I like to call it. Oh, nice. We're going to need a lot more power now. Power production. So spectacular. Fantabuloso. Yes. Egg. Watch this, guys. If I hit O right now, duck tries to swim in lava, guys. He'll be on the Channel 5 news, guys, next week. Watch out. They'll be a week late to the news, bro. Oh, duck die in lava. Oh, shit. What am I gonna do with this thing? Or what was I gonna do with it? We're gonna make dash. Yes, dash. We have enough to begin the production of dash. So we'll give you 5 pieces. We need 10, so we'll need 300. Okay, 300 is good. But I guess what we want to start with is the fucking coal. Give that a shot. We also should improve the power grid. Should improve the power grid. Not have to improve the power grid, but we should. Which that's given us a lot more than I remember it giving us. It's giving you 6 per, oh my gosh. And then of course, if you do it straight in powder, why do straight powder when we could just do this shit? Get even more for our fucking shit that we're putting in. Bro, forgot to change the quartz. Let's see what's going on here. Why are we not having anything made? Oh, the fucking hate you, slag. Fucking slag, bro. Always fucking slag. Hate slag. It's worse than S-lag. Or lag. Slag, bro. It's fucking shitty. Slag on those haters. Yeah. $54. Oh, right. That's a problem. This is how HBM intended for this to work. Oh, he still doesn't add shift click? Bro, fuck that shit. Oh, fuck that shit. He has shift click, but just for the bottom slots. So great. Put that in there. Now we're getting 150 out per piece, and we're putting in like a couple stacks. Well, we'll have 6 stacks from 1 stack now, so that will be a lot more to put in. Our main goal is to hit 3,200 on the light oil costs, and then we should be good to go to make bitumen processing even better with fractioning. Then we need to start working towards the fracking tower, which is going to be quite a problem. It's going to cost a lot of this. Four for 4. It's not bad, but you're going to need 6 times 4, so 24 dash for this. That's just for that part alone. Damn, 24 dash. That's quite a bit of dash, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really that bad. It's not that bad. I think if we want this to be better, we'd make a preheater. How much power have we lost? None. There is no power loss. We're just maintaining our energy with this. Very good. Wait, is the power loss in the other one? I don't believe it is either. Okay, I don't know where we're getting all this power from or how we're maintaining power, but hey, that's crazy. One thing I want to do, or one trick I know to get us a shit ton of experience, is to take a screwdriver and we can adjust the position on that slightly, so that way it's like this. When I supply my fuel in there, or my briquettes, we'll be able to just put in or take one out and it will just give us all of the experience it's stored up. Oh. Well, this will still be good to get us experience. We've achieved peak HBM playing technologies. Agentic HBM. Truly amazing. We only needed 5 to get to fortune, or no, efficiency 3 on my fucking drill. If I made more drills and enchanted them more, maybe I'll get some with unbreaking and shit like that. So that way that does nothing. Imagine if you can enchant the drill heads for the fucking electrical mining drills. Not like the, but so you can. Normal mining drill would be amazing. Alright, that's going well. I'm gonna head over to here and hit this shit. How much do I need to name it? Croesus. No. Kringle. Efficiency 3. Oh yes, as per usual. Efficiency 3, bro. How fast is that? I wonder. Let's head to the mines to find out. Bro, we're about to fucking watch as this shit destroys an entire chunk in 5 seconds. That's fast. That's normal though. Does it really actually do shit to enchant it? That's an experiment I actually should do. I think we'll, at the end of the stream, we'll experiment on it. Because it has efficiency 3 now. You can technically go up to efficiency 4 or 5 as well. But if we enchanted one of these, does it even know how to use that enchantment for anything? Because, like, that wouldn't make any sense. It definitely doesn't know what the enchantment efficiency is supposed to make it do. So why would you be able to put efficiency on it? What the fuck is this? But it knows it needs efficiency, right? The tool must have some kind of data for programming it to be like a pickaxe. It just doesn't know how to behave like it should with efficiency. Time to take a nap in the middle of the stream. Oh. I could right now, man. But should I? No. Actually, yeah, I should. Bro, I think I'm done for today. We've done too much. Yeah, we've made our way to light oil. Next episode, we need to hit 3,200 light oil, which we're about on the way there. I think we're going to hit it next episode. We'll definitely hit 3,200, which is about as much as we need. We're already getting close to that. Remember, it's 15 light oil at a time. Every time it processes oil, it's going to produce 15 millibuckets of light oil for 100 or some shit like that. Regular oil. Or should be 1 point. No, it only does it at 100. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.